Well, folks, it's been a blast. Been hosting the show all week. Unfortunately, I got to go. It's my last day. I'm going to miss it. But, hey, we're going to have some fun. And you know what? We got the big boys in town. We got Makin making money. We're going to have a show. One last show. I'm not going in the box. Hey, Sweet 16 to talk about. We got so much stuff. Dean Blandino, and we're tasting some food. So stay tuned. It's Wake Up Barstool and MS1. Hello there. We did not talk about doing that in the intro. We were not talking about picking me up and throwing me in the box.
That was all
I mean, you introduced the big boys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm out of breath.
It's my welcome to the league moment with the Friday crew. We got Mike Katic. We got Dana Beers. We got Makin making money. I am Connor Griffin, filling in for T-Bob. Last day. He's going to be back on Monday. He's having a blast with his family on vacation. And, yeah, hope he has a great rest of his trip. But, boys and woman, how are we doing today?
Woman, yeah. Boys and woman.
I mean, yeah.
You've been killing it all week, dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Still, yeah, a little bit overwhelmed by what just happened there. So.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's what you get.
Regain my bearings.
That's what you get when you're with the big boys. You never know what's going to happen.
You did say last night, I was talking to you before the second batch of games, and I was like, yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow. Like, what should I be ready for? He's like, I don't know. Like, it's just the big boys. Like, get ready for it.
There's really nothing to prepare for. It's just the boys, man.
Yeah, we're buffoons.
Yes.
I love buffoonery.
Yeah,
And
buffoonery.
the difference is T-Bob is around them with the big boys club all the time.
Right.
And, you know, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
You, on the other hand, you're a little bit more reserved. You like to come off as very professional. So I can only imagine how truly shaken you are after that didn't go the way that you wanted it to.
No, not at all. This is the show I was the most scared for.
And honestly, I didn't even get hands on you, really.
No.
I was just barking.
You're a tall boy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but you're a slender boy.
Yeah, exactly. I need to bulk up.
Yeah.
I got some ground beef in the fridge
Really?
that I cooked up the other day. I've been meal
Okay.
prepping.
That's a start. You just got to have like
Imagine
15
Connor
beers
just gets
next.
ripped.
1,000 beers.
Six-pack
Maybe this
abs.
food will be a good start.
Well, that's the thing.
Oh.
We mentioned it during the intro. I didn't do a good enough job of explaining it. We have some like ballpark food coming. You see all the time where these accounts on Twitter are showing, oh, the Brewers have this new milkshake, or like there's this new helmet bucket with a bunch of like, you know, nachos and fries and everything mixed in there, chicken tenders. We're going to be eating that stuff. Levy is here. They're the company that puts together a bunch of these new concepts for MLB specialty snacks and everything. So they're here. They're setting up outside. We're going to bring them in the second hour.
I'll tell you what, they picked the right show to come.
Exactly. Yeah. These guys have been chomping at the bit. Did you get a look at any of it or no?
Not yet. He was telling me about the list.
I looked at the list. I didn't look at pictures
Okay.
of the food, but I looked at the list, and I am so pumped. The stuff on there, everything I just love.
No free ads, but I pre-gamed with some Pepto-Bismol today.
Really?
Yes.
I think that's pretty smart, Dana.
I've been having heartburn issues.
I didn't eat anything yesterday.
And the dog's keeping you up. You know?
I never thought I'd be a heartburn guy, but it's happening. And it's not good.
That's what happens once you like hit that
Well, at least,
30,
dude,
30 rate.
At least your pants aren't inside out.
It was only a matter of time before somebody brought it up.
Yeah, no one noticed that Katic and Dana are wearing the same pants.
Dana,
just
stand up,
inside
stand up.
out.
The only way you can, like, the pockets, you can't tell. You can't
No,
tell.
dude, that's the pattern. That's how.
They're actually reversed.
Let's talk basketball.
Yeah, let's talk some hoops. Obviously, last night, start to the Sweet 16. First two games turned out to be amazing.
Yeah.
Second batch of games, not so much. But I do want to start with the Iowa-Nebraska game. This was one that a lot of people coming in said, it's cute. You know, these two teams could face off against each other, but they really don't have much of a chance of going to a national championship or winning it all. But it would be fun to see them play. It was not just fun. It was electric. And seeing what Iowa did, once again, it does make you think, like, this team's got some real magic. They pulled it off in the end, 77-71, and now they're going to the Elite Eight. And Ben McCollum, by the way, who we brought onto the show, he is the man.
Yep.
And his postseason success is out the window. I mean, off the charts good.
You'd like him, Katic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Intense guy.
There are whispers that he could be the SIG of basketball.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
And by that I mean
like,
one person said that to me.
You mean like in the 1 year turnaround, 2 year turnaround, he's gonna?
First year turnaround, he's a psycho.
Okay, yeah.
He's very intense.
Older guy, younger guy?
Yeah, he's balding. He's like
Said 40s.
40s.
Yeah. He's got a good grill at his house.
44 years old. But they we were talking about this on the esteemed podcast, the college basketball podcast, Mostly Hoops, last night. But when you look at Nebraska on the other side, they had this kind of magical season, and they won their first tournament game, and then they win another, and it's like, okay, if they ended their season now, it's a success.
Right, yeah.
However, the team they lost to, now Nebraska fans are going to look back and be like, okay, we could have had more.
Right, because that was the rubber match, right? Like they had played twice already. They split. Okay.
So Nebraska fans, I don't know if today you're waking up and you're being like, okay, this is going to stick with me for years, because these are some bitter rivals. But for Iowa, it's just like, what a story. I didn't give them a chance against Florida.
Me either. I took Florida with you. I thought out of everyone, Mostly Hoops, you were the only one that took Florida.
So awesome story. I mean, Bennett Sturts is just nails. And so now they're going up against Illinois. I believe they're 6.5-point dogs.
Good for the Big Ten.
Big Ten, man.
Oh, yeah.
Big Ten.
No,
Big Ten could go. What?
I was raising my hand.
Yeah, Big Ten
I'll give you
could have a full Big Ten Final Four if all things
That
go
would be
right.
sick.
Yeah.
Question. I was on a plane trying to keep up with the games. How does a team, was it out of a timeout? They came out with 4 guys?
Yes.
How do you do that? I just don't understand.
It's really. So my take is, I think Iowa is going to win that game either way, because I think they were just going to make their free throws
Right.
But you never know what's going to happen. Regardless, look at the play here. They had 4 guys on the court.
Up by 3.
I think Hoiberg just said it was a miscommunication, whatever that means.
You can't do
But
that at that point in the game.
I
But
don't
a
know.
miscommunication only goes so far. Like when you break a huddle, this is not only on the head coach, this is on the assistant coaches as well.
the staff.
They have to count. Okay, we are breaking the huddle with 4. Where's our shooting guard? I don't know what position was missing, but like when in football, when we break the huddle after a timeout, we have each position coach counting. Okay, we have 5 O-linemen, we have 4 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, 1 quarterback. Like that's just.
I mean,
it's
is the bench also just not paying attention to? Like, I'd be if I was on that bench and I was watching.
Right, the
I'd
players should be screaming
like, 4!
too.
There's only 4. You know, like
Right.
just freaking out.
It
Crazy.
blows
Yeah,
my mind.
I do not know how that happens in a crucial moment like that in March Madness. But brutal for Nebraska. They had a great season, and Big Ten, man.
Yeah.
Do we want to add that maybe the Iowa's like pedigree got them to win that game? It was not really. Not necessarily like them being better than Nebraska, but obviously they were. Nebraska had the meltdown, but would you contribute pedigree to Iowa's win?
The whole game, they were just kind of sticking around.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Like they wouldn't.
I also took Nebraska.
Right. They were right there for a while, and then eventually they took the lead and didn't give it back up. But what specifically do you mean by like the pedigree?
Just like with Nebraska not being as like I would say like as a blue blood program as of recent.
Yeah.
Like, do you think Iowa, just the coaching, the way that everything is handled in Iowa, do you think?
Yeah, Nebraska's never been there before, so maybe there is something there with just the inexperience. But I think in just like a game when you're clenching your butt at the end,
You hate to punch your butt.
Bennett Sturts is just that dude. So I'm happy for the Hawks.
Well, also, I can never say his name right. Alvaro Folgueras.
Don't even. I'm not the guy.
I am terrible.
I think it's Alvaro.
Yeah, out of everyone here, you're going to get the name right.
I see his jersey. I can't say the name.
No, number 7 for Iowa.
There you go.
He is, I mean, the past couple games,
Electric.
he's just been like the best last-minute player that I've ever seen. He comes up with these huge buckets. He had the game-winning 3 against Florida, and then last night he was on the end of that miscommunication by Nebraska where he gets the and one. I think he also had another dunk.
Then he
in the final
dunked,
minute.
after
and then
that.
he got a horse of a rebound, and I just love seeing him in the final minutes of
If
the game.
you're the guy that was not on the court for Nebraska, are you waking up this morning just like wanting to end it?
Well,
It's gotta be. I feel like it's if I were to guess, it's on the coach.
So we do have the Hoiberg soundbite. I want to roll that right now. Let's see what
let's see
Hoiberg
it.
had to say after the
Show
game
us,
about that
Connor.
whole
For Ring,
communication.
about 58 seconds left. They had that deep ball to Alvaro for the bucket. I think there were 4 players on the court. Can you say what happened?
I'll
with
address that one, Myron. Put that one on me. It was a miscommunication, and I'm the head coach. Put that one on me.
That's it.
That's it.
The 4-man on
That's
the,
it,
on the
dude.
court on that final inbound. There's some
come back
confusion online about if that's the rules. You're supposed to have 5 guys on the court. Were the officials supposed to hold the ball before the ball was put
That's
in play?
a good question, Robin. I've never been in a situation like that. I know they always count to make sure there's not 6. I don't know the rule on that with 4. But, yeah, I mean, again, it was a miscommunication, and, unfortunately it happened. But, that, as far as the rule, I've never been a part of anything like that. So.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Tough all around.
Seems like he should have known.
There's always someone counting how many people are on the field, on the court. I just don't get that. That
You're getting really worked up this morning.
it just pisses me off. It shouldn't happen.
Well, on the flip side, Ben McCollum and the Iowa Hawkeyes, yeah, just another electric win. Going to Dana's point about maybe McCollum is this Signetti of college basketball. I think he's made it to 13 straight postseasons. He was
wow.
a 4-time Division II national champion, then went to Drake. Took Drake to the round of 32, got a first-round win, and then comes to Iowa the very next year. Now is going to the Elite Eight.
does
And
Is
sound
that
like
the year
Sig.
that Kyle Enright's brother played for Drake?
I think, unfortunately, it was a
Does
one-year
sound like
miss.
Sig, dude.
Yeah. But shout out to Connor Enright. He's the man. Let's switch over to the other game that really caught everybody's attention. This was the Texas-Purdue game. The first game, a bit more sloppy. And you're already mad about Purdue maybe going on and having a
They're
run.
not going to beat Arizona. Don't worry.
Yeah, they're going to get
You can put that on
swamped.
record.
It's just, preseason number 1, they have to win by a tip-in,
Against the 11
It's
seed.
a number 11 seed. Yeah. And then they have to go back to
Having Texas plus 8.5,
God,
I
I'm not even gonna
felt
say it.
very good for the majority of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, they could have taken this game from Purdue. They could have easily done it.
They honestly should have. But, I mean, listen, man. You don't have to be that mad. I swear. Okay?
bad.
Or sad or whatever. You don't
No,
have
I'm
to.
not, because I don't.
They're about to run into a bus.
Hey, Big
Because
Ten,
I don't live in West Lafayette. I don't go to school here, so I'm not as sad,
You really hate them, huh?
Yeah,
Even basketball?
I just hate everything about them.
Okay, yeah.
What's the biggest thing about Purdue that you just can't stand?
Just disgusting people.
Hey, my dad went to Purdue.
Really?
Yeah, he went there on a golf scholarship
sorry.
and walked on as a cornerback.
Really?
And they just don't have
RIP
fun
though.
there.
Cornerback?
Yeah,
Court.
corner.
Wait, he golfed and played quarterback? Wow.
That's pretty sick.
Learn something every day.
Very impressive.
Here's the final
out,
play.
Pops.
Shout out to Pops. That was the tip in by TKR. Some people saying it was a hook and hold. To
That's
get that
that's
tip.
just boys being boys at the end of the game.
It's Big Ten basketball. Here it is right here.
Basketball.
People were saying, yeah, shoved him a little bit too much
That's
out of the way.
baseball, actually.
That is baseball.
Listen,
I
man.
mean, it's a good play.
Yeah, Purdue, so the weird thing about Purdue is they've had like such a strange season where they lost a bunch of games at home, and a lot of people said this team is not legit. Like preseason number 1, it means nothing. And now you see them and it's like, okay, they're in the Elite Eight. After all of that nonsense of us talking about how bad they are and they're not legit, they're there in the Elite Eight. So they did their job. They won the 3 games. But now they're running into a team that is far and away the best in the tournament. I'd say a team that really, I don't want to put my reputation on the line, but they don't have a chance against Arizona. They don't. Unless they play a perfect game, or if Arizona plays the worst they've ever played, Purdue's not going to win the ball.
So let me ask, what makes them, what is it?
Arizona?
Is it their players, their scheme, their size?
They're just so well-rounded. They have bruisers. They have shooters. But last night, we'll get to the game, but I think they shot 8 threes, and they scored 9 points.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
So they're really, you would like them. They got a lot of big dudes, and they're down there in the paint getting nasty.
Yeah.
They're very just experienced and dynamic and fast, but they also have the big dudes down low who are grabbing boards and getting and ones, and it felt like watching that game, they were just head and shoulders above anyone in the tournament.
Yeah. And listen, we'll talk about that game from last night a little bit more. We'll talk about the rest of the slate coming up. We do have to go to a break. But, hey, anybody at home, if you want to tweet at us, hashtag AskWub. We do it every show. Ask these guys some questions.
Yeah.
And let's get some good.
Ask me literally anything.
Anything in the
going.
world.
Anything.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be right back after these words. Hashtag AskWub. Talking more Sweet 16 on the other side. Okay, it's Wake Up Barstool on a Friday, Big Boys edition. Whoa, whoa. We are picking it up. There we go, Megan. We are picking it up with some more Sweet 16 talk. We were briefly touching on the Arizona-Arkansas game that at least I was hoping would be more of a game, but I think a lot of us kind of saw it was a cuff against the world, and the world won out in that one. And Arizona had pulled away, and that game was never really much of a game. But overall, we touched already on Arizona, how dominant they've been. But with Acuff, are you sad to see him go? It was a hell of a tournament. It was a hell of a run. What can you say about Darius Acuff's performance last night?
He helped his stock a lot, and I've been banging the drum all year on Acuff of just how impressive he's been. A part of it with his stats are extremely impressive. The way he shoots, his percentage, his points, and his assists. But part of that is a lot to do with their offense. Mm-hmm. And they just run and gun, and they play no defense. And you saw that come to a head against Arizona. But he's, at this point, I mean, I think if I were a GM, I would probably take him over Peterson.
Yeah.
I don't think DeBonsa, like maybe Boozer, because to me, Boozer has more limitations where he's just kind of, he doesn't have as high of a ceiling as Acuff does. Mm-hmm. But he was so much fun to watch. He's just an amazing playmaker. He makes the right play at all times, and he has the ball in his hands a lot. I think he really helped himself in this tournament for a lot of the casual viewers to come in and say, "Oh my God, like this guy is nasty." Yeah.
He tried to put the team on his back.
He did.
Yeah. He tried.
So pretty decent stat line last night, but I mean it was just as Dana pointed out, it was a buzzsaw.
Yeah, Arizona is just so well rounded, and Arkansas. I was actually interested because they're so athletic and fast. I was interested to see how they would match up against such a physical team. Could they outrun them? And they didn't have a chance. Yeah. Arizona, you would watch the game and they would grab every rebound, bunch of offensive rebounds. And again, they didn't shoot threes. They shot well from three. They were 5 for 8, but all of their points were in the paint, free throw line, and they were just slashing through it felt like every time someone would be sealing someone off and Burries would get in or Bradley would get in and get an open layup. They're just so good. And to me, it's the winner of this tournament is going to come on that right side of the bracket. Mm-hmm. It's either going to be Arizona or Michigan at this point. So
it definitely looked like boys versus men last night.
Yeah.
And I took Arkansas thinking kind of your same thought, Dana. I thought they would be able to like run and gun a little bit, keep high percentage shots up. But I got so bored during the game. It was after the first two, after then watching that one, and then I couldn't bet Illinois. So I didn't really watch much of that. I was really excited for this game, and it really let me down.
Well, it should also be pointed out that this was one of the major concerns for Arkansas is the fact that they don't play a whole lot of defense. So an Arizona team definitely was able to take advantage of that. But you did bring up Illinois there. Illinois is looking damn good.
Shout out the Big Ten.
Shout out the Big Ten.
Who did you guys have in your finals for your brackets?
I had Houston winning this game. I had Houston going to the Final Four.
What
You want
about,
me to be honest?
You didn't fill out a
I
bracket?
didn't make a bracket.
that's okay.
You had Florida and who,
I had
Dana?
Florida, I had Duke, I had Iowa State, and Arizona.
So I know none of you guys have kids, but once you get to that point in life, one of my favorite things to do is watch my kids fill out brackets based on just like their favorite states and logos.
Right.
My daughter right now has Illinois and Arizona in the final, and everyone else's in the house is busted. So shout out my sweet little 8-year-old daughter.
That's awesome.
Shout out.
Shout out. This was very sloppy game.
Yeah, it was ugly.
The first half, I believe it was the lowest scoring first half in the entire tournament. And then Illinois just broke it open. I think they went on a 17-0 run at one point. Yeah, and it just got completely out of hand from there. Houston could not catch up. I don't want to simplify it to this, but you kind of could say that Illinois kind of out-Houstoned Houston?
They did.
Yeah.
Houston just kind of overall disappointing season. I came into the year saying they were my favorite to win it all. I am stupid. And then I went to Florida. Florida lost. I am even stupider.
Don't beat yourself up. You
I'm
know
stupid.
ball.
It's okay.
No, you know ball.
Houston, they have really good perimeter guys, and they have experience, and they have the coach. But to me, it was kind of the opposite of Arizona, where they don't have a post presence. They don't have a guy. Last year, they had Roberts, who was a post player, a physical guy in the middle. They don't have that this year. And when their threes aren't falling, they have nowhere else to turn. And that's exactly what happened last night against Illinois. Illinois they didn't even really play that well offensively, but they played extremely well defensively to the point where Houston just had no answers if their threes weren't
They
falling.
just beat them at their own game.
Right. So,
Yes.
yeah, ask as many questions as you want.
What is with that post-game locker room celebration with the
Wait,
water guns?
We had Underwood on the show the other day, and he was telling us about it.
Is that a March Madness thing?
It's what they do. It's what Illinois does. He says we're going to celebrate winning, and so they'll be smashing guitars. They'll be doing the super soakers and everything like that. They did this after their last game in the round of 32. Yeah, no,
I thought it was like a March Madness.
No.
Shoot people with a water gun.
This is a Brad Underwood, Illinois thing. They just have a time.
Do you think it was the water boys' responsibility to fill up those guns?
That's a hell of a question. We should have asked him that.
That is a good question.
Kind of sick.
Yeah, no, they have a
No, I
blast.
just didn't know if it was like that's what you do when you celebrate a win,
Some
like
teams
with
do.
March Madness.
A lot of NBA or college teams pour a lot of water.
Yeah, I do see that.
Stuff like that. But yeah, Illinois, I don't want to say wagon, but they're on wagon alert.
Yeah, I would say
They're on
so.
wagon watch.
Chuck Naso loving it, dude.
I like that wagon watch.
Yeah,
Wagon watch.
Wagon watch.
You like that, dude?
You
Put it on a
you
t-shirt.
were on wagon watch. With the wagon you're
My
carrying.
butt?
Yeah.
I have a big butt.
Well, Illinois advancing to the Elite Eight. We will break that more down a little bit further on in the show. We also still got some great games to talk about tonight. Alabama, Michigan is one that we at this
Rico's
company
last ride.
definitely have our eyes on. But first and foremost, let's talk to the UFL's head of officiating, Dean Blandino. You've seen him on your TV before. We're going to bring him on your TV once again. Dean Blandino joining us after the break. Stay tuned. It's Wake Up Barstool on FS1. Well, folks, if you're missing football, we've got your fix. The United Football League returns with a new season of pro football in the spring. UFL kickoff weekend starts tonight at 8 Eastern and continues tomorrow at 4 on Fox. And we are more than pleased to now bring on the UFL head of officiating. It is Dean Blandino joining us on a Friday.
Let's go.
Dean.
Listen, we're talking March Madness, and obviously it's basketball season and everything like that, but football is America's sport. How good does it feel to get back in the swing of football right now?
It's awesome. Like if you're like me, it's football 365, right? So we the NFL does a great job in the offseason, right? We got free agency, we got the draft, but we don't have actual live football. And we're going to start tonight with Birmingham and Louisville, and it's really excited about the season coming up.
Well, and a big thing that's caught a lot of people's attention is the fact that there have been a bunch of rule changes this year to the UFL. You'll be taking control of all of them, making sure people are in the know and making sure that we're well aware when we're watching these games on Fox. I'm an Eagles fan in the NFL. I got to talk about the tush push. Yeah. It's been banned in the UFL, yet no talk about it in the NFL. What went into the decision-making process when it came to getting rid of it in the UFL specifically?
Look, and everybody knows the tush push it's been controversial in the NFL. The Eagles have done it incredibly well, more so in 24, not as much last year. We just felt like that wasn't a play that we wanted in our game. We think about excitement, we think about action. And that play has some issues. It's a tougher play to officiate. You think about player safety. We certainly want to be proactive in that area. And just felt like, and quite frankly, in the last 2 seasons of the UFL, we haven't had a lot of our teams run the tush push. We actually had one tush push, traditional standard tush push, in 2 years. So it's not like we're taking that play out of the game and teams are using it all that much. So we got some pop PR wise, but from a actual affecting our game, it wasn't a big play.
Dean, the 4-point field goal, which is a pretty cool thing. Is that something like what went into that thought process? Thought process.
There you go. You got it.
Jeez. And like, what kind of do you want the score to be higher in these games, or like what kind of goes into that?
Yeah, look, scoring is definitely, we don't want, I love defense, but 6-3, 9-6,
Right.
we don't want those games, right? We want high scoring games. And this came from, new ownership, Mike Rapoli, who, was watching the Giants Cowboys last year, right? Week 2, Brandon Aubrey, who's been incredible, who started in the USFL, hits a 60-yard field goal to tie the game. To go to overtime, and we're like, okay, there's more risk there. You kick a 63-yard field goal, you miss, you're going to give your opponent great field position. A lot of those kicks are short, and then what happens? You get a long return. That's an exciting play. So we felt more risk, more reward, and this is going to be cool at the end of a game. Like, think about it, down 3, 30 seconds to go, you're in long field goal range. Do you play for the tie? Do you play for the win?
Yeah.
It's going to impact a lot of, the over under, the not officiating. We're not allowed to bet, but it's gonna impact that too.
That's
Dean, can you talk a little bit about the 3-point conversions? I think that's another cool wrinkle we're dealing with the UFL. Just talk us through that as well.
Yeah, you score a touchdown, you got 3 options. You can kick an extra point, the NFL extra point, snapping from the 15, 33-yard field goal for 1. You could go for 2 from the 2-yard line. And then we always thought, okay, how do we keep our games close, competitive? You're down 9. Now you score a touchdown late in the game. You don't have to try to get the ball back. You can go for 3, tie the game. 9 points is a 1-score game. And from the 8-yard line, you can get 3 points. It's not a layup. It's not impossible. And it's going to keep games close. And it's just another wrinkle that coaches, will have to do from a strategy perspective, and we like it.
Dean, I have a question for you. You said football 365. Obviously, the NFL is, top tier talent, very exciting. But from your point of view, with all of the rule changes and differences in the UFL, what do you find more entertaining to watch?
Well, look, I mean, I spent so much time. I worked at the NFL for over 20 years. The NFL, that's my home, and I love it's the best game in the world. There's no question. But what the UFL, what we've been able to do is give fans a peek behind the curtain. Like, from an officiating perspective, we've actually gotten positive feedback on the officiating side, which rarely ever happens because we're transparent. You watch the game tonight, and you're going to watch what happens in the command center. There's a replay review. You're going to hear me talk through my thought process. You may ultimately disagree with my decision, but you're going to know the why. And that's something that we really felt was important because fans, too many times in the NFL, and I've been around it my whole career. They make a decision, and you're like, well, I don't get it. Why did that call stand, or why did they overturn that call? And so that's what you're going to get. And you're going to get like some innovation. Look at the NFL kickoff. That started in the XFL in 2020 with the dynamic kickoff and the different alignments. So you're going to get that kind of access. And it should be a lot of fun.
Well, Dean, going off of that, do you guys think that you could be a bit of a trendsetter in this area of making all these rule changes and maybe inspiring other leagues? And maybe it's not even necessarily just confined to football. Maybe other leagues outside of football say, we can improve scoring. We can make it more of an interactive thing if we just tweak some things. What do you see as a potential spark plug for change when it comes to the rule changes that you guys are making?
No question, we see ourselves as kind of that testing ground for the game of football. And like you said, there's other sports that, whether it's the use of technology or rules changes and different things, thinking outside the box, we're always thinking about that. You look at the evolution of the game, and we're excited. Like, right, no punts inside the 50. Right, you get inside the 50-yard line. You can't punt unless it's, after the 2-minute warning. So, and again, that may seem like a major change, but you look at the way the game has evolved. Last year, NFL, 7 punts per game. It's the fewest in modern history, the most 4th down go-for-it attempts in modern history. So it's not like they're punting all the time anyway. So we're like, well, we're going to take that out of the coach's hands. You either got to go for it or you're going to kick a long field goal, get 4 points, and it's going to add more excitement.
How many years until you guys maybe throwing centers are eligible to go out for passes or anything like that? No?
Yeah, no, hey, you talk about all those things, the ineligible players and reporting and all that. You think about how the game again has changed. I don't know about centers yet. Maybe I'm not
No,
sure
totally
they
fair.
have the best hands. Maybe we'll start with some tackles, but we're always thinking about, what's the best game we can present for the fans. And what's cool about the UFL, and it's refreshing for me, is you don't have to go through. You look at the NFL and the competition committee, and it's been ingrained for so long. It takes a lot to change a rule in the NFL,
Yeah.
and we get it. In the UFL, right? We get together, we have a group of people that talk, and we get feedback from fans and coaches, and we say, hey, this is going to work. Let's try it, and we don't have to go through 2-3 years of testing and all of that to get to where we want to be.
Katic, as a former center himself, has just been dying to catch a pass.
We need to get you.
I'm athletic, dude. I got good hands. We were playing flag football in San Fran, and
Yeah, you did.
good
Yeah,
hands.
yeah.
I tell you.
Well, we'll get you out there.
There could be a lot of centers that have good hands too.
Dean, do you expect this scoring, these changes in the rules to up the scoring? Like, obviously, this will have more chances for higher scoring games. But where do you think the score of these games will land? Will it be in the 30s, the 40s?
Yeah, look, I think we're shooting. You think about, I'd love to be at 45, 46 points a game, all in, right? If we can get those, 27, 24, 30, 20, that feels like the right place. That's always been a healthy number for the NFL. 45 was 46 last year, which was a good number. I don't think, you're talking about 60 points a game. That I think that's unreasonable. And I know Mike Rapoli will kill me for saying that, because he wants it 42-40 every game. But a track meet isn't that exciting either. When the offense is just going up and down the field, there's no drama to that. Defense has to be able to get a stop sometime. So I think if we can be, between 45 and 50 points a game, I think that's going to be a good number. And with where we are on the kickoff, we moved everybody back. So the kicking team in the NFL, the kicking team was at the 40. Now we moved them back to the 45. We're giving the returners a little more space. We feel like our drive start is going to be further downfield, probably the 35 plus. That's going to lead to more points, and we think that's a good thing.
Hey, we got to give Rapoli what he wants,
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, if you ever talk to him, he's a trip, and but he's gotten a lot, and he's going to be great for the league. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we went to dinner once. We went to dinner once, and he put us all. He was making everyone sit by each other. He made fun of me for like licking something off the plate with my finger. He's like, "I know you're from Louisiana, but we don't eat with our hands up here." And I was like,
"Oh yeah,
fair,
no, I know."
Fair.
Well, we have. He's a Queen. He's from Queens. I grew up in Long Island, so we have a little rivalry there.
There we go. Well, with Dean, I talked about in my last question how you guys might be inspiring change for other leagues and everything. What we're seeing right now in MLB. The advent of the ABS system,
Yeah.
we're getting a little bit more of a robotic ump feel to it, even though obviously there's still umps there behind home plate, but we're relying more on technology, making sure we're getting the call right. Do you see that going well, and is that something obviously that could be brought more into football down the line, of getting that more technological feel to it?
Yeah, no, I like it. Look, anytime you can use technology, I was around in the NFL when we brought instant replay back, and you think about games before that. Think about a touchdown where everybody, you go back, Vinny Testaverde against the Seahawks and taking us, it's like 1997, it's 4th and goal, and he doesn't score. The officials rule it a touchdown. Seahawks lose, don't go to the playoffs. Whole coaching staff gets fired. Like, imagine that happening today. So this technology is so important. And in baseball, that's a hard job, calling balls and strikes for 300 pitches a game. And so, yeah, any technology you can use, I think it's cool. I think it's got to be limited. You're always going to need the human element out there, whether it's on the football field, baseball diamond, whatever it may be. But anytime you can use technology to help and get calls right, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Well, Dean, we would definitely appreciate your time. Before we let you go, though, we do have a clip of Katic here catching a pass as a center. If we can roll that right now. Listen, watch it, take it, breathe it in.
Look at that. Look, see?
Fuck.
Work off that screen right there. You know what I'm saying?
That was a nice move. That was great. I mean,
And catching it at the apex. I mean, look at you.
Look,
You
working
great
off
out
right.
there.
Look at that. Come
You look
on
great
now.
out there.
Why can't we?
tucked it away immediately.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Gotta pluck
I'm gonna make a note for next year.
Thank you.
We'll call it the Caden rule. We'll get centers downfield a little bit.
I love it.
Yeah, just think about it. That's all we ask. But
yeah.
Dean Blandino, we can't thank you enough for your time. It's been an absolute blast. UFL tonight. We'll be tuned in.
Let's go.
Take care, guys.
Take care. Appreciate it. All right, that's Dean Blandino. Wow, there we go. How about that,
NFL,
man?
Presenting sponsor.
Pretty cool.
Of the,
Yeah.
BBC.
The BBC. Pretty cool,
Big
man.
Boys Club.
Love it. Hey, well, next up, we got the return of the Money Corner. Making that money. So
We can
stick around.
dance. We can dance again.
Megan making money, giving you some picks right out of the break. It's Wake Up Barstool. Keep it locked.
Hey.
All right, everybody, you know what time it is. We're back on Wake Up Barstool, and it's really the best time of the week. It is time for Megan Making Money's Money Corner. Megan, take it away. What are we looking at on the slate right now?
I have missed you guys so much, and I owe you guys some big time money. So I'm gonna go with a lot of parlays, and
Okay.
these all are about. I think the lowest one is like plus 480, but basically all 5-1. So if we hit one, hey, we're in the green. So first up, we're going St. John's versus Duke. I moved the line a little bit with a couple of these games. So we're gonna go St. John's plus a 6.5, Sellers 2+ threes made, and then Boozer 5+ assists.
Love
and
it.
That's plus 550. I think St. John's can hang with this Duke team. We obviously watched them struggle against Siena and TCU. For St. John's to keep it within the number and potentially win outright, they're going to have to continue to stay unconscious from three, which they have. They've recorded double-digit threes in both games. One guy I like to contribute to that three ball is Sellers. He didn't have a great game versus Kansas, so I'm expecting a bounce-back game from him, firing threes even against that tough Duke defense. Duke might be missing their starting point guard in Foster. He remains uncertain. So with that, they're going to have to heavily rely on Boozer. If that's the case, I can see him getting guarded really hard, but helping his teammates moving that ball around and getting it in the hoop. We're going to go with his number of 5+ assists. And again, that one is plus 550.
Yeah, ramp. I love that one, man.
Thanks, babe. Up next, Bama versus Michigan, a.k.a. potentially Rico's
Oh
last ride.
my goodness.
And,
It's a big one.
And I'm going to go Michigan minus the 6.5, Fyland 3+ threes, and Lindenborg 25 points and rebounds. This one's plus 480. Obviously, if Bama cannot get hot from three, they're going to end up falling behind for a decent margin. They both play at similar paces, Michigan a little bit slower, but Michigan absolutely dominates the paint and with high percentage inside shots. While Bama's weakness is the stronger interior defense, which obviously Michigan has. With Fyland, he cleared 3+ threes in his game against Hoffa and then 2 against Texas Tech. And again, obviously, if they start trailing, they're going to need him to start firing shots. So I like him 3+ threes. And then Lindenborg, 25+ points and rebounds.
Dog.
He's averaging about 15 points per game and 7 rebounds, which I know is a little short of that number of 25. But this is a big game, and he's going to help it out tonight and hopefully get us to cash this parlay as well.
Woo!
Up next, this one's kind of pie in the sky. This one's 14-1, guys.
Whoa!
Michigan State versus UConn. We have Alex Karabin plus 13 points. We have Mullins 3+ three-pointers and Cooper 7+ rebounds, and then Kohler 9+ rebounds. Again, 14-1.
Big boys grabbing boards.
Exactly. Pie in the sky, but we're going to keep it short. Karabin averages 14.3 points per game. Mullins, 2.4 threes per game. I know that's short of the 3 number, but this is Sweet 16. Shots are going up. Cooper is averaging 7.1 rebounds a game, and Kohler is averaging 9.3 rebounds a game. I know all of these are tight, but hey, it's 14-1. This is a big game. This is the Sweet 16. I like this one.
No need to explain yourself.
Oh, but that's what you gotta do.
We got
That's
it.
what you gotta
We're
do.
with you. We're with you.
Grabbing.
All right, and last but not least, we're going to go to Tennessee versus Iowa State. We're going to go with Jacoby Gillespie, 20+
he's a
points.
dog.
JP Estrada, 7+ rebounds. And I'm going to probably butcher this, but Momcilovic, 17+. Ooh, I nailed it. 17 plus
Momcilovic.
points,
Yep,
plus
yep.
525. Gillespie averaging 18.4 points per game. Tennessee will be playing bully ball against Iowa State, so I see him having a day. JP is averaging about 5.4 points per game, but to be repetitive, bully ball. He's probably going to get like 10 to 12 rebounds tonight. I'm just calling my shot. And then again, Momcilovic averaging 17.1 points per game. And with Johnson, Iowa's game time decision, potentially out, they're going to have to lean heavy on him. So that's what we're doing. That one is plus 525. So again, we hit one of these. Yes.
Trivia question. Milan Momcilovic. Where's he from?
He is from Croatia.
Milwaukee.
What?
Nice.
What?
Dana. Hey, fun fact. Do you have a fun fact about Milwaukee, Dana?
Hold on.
You're wrong.
I don't know if it's Milwaukee, but
Continue, Megan. Sorry for the interruption.
Wisconsin.
Okay,
Wisconsin.
Do you have any fun facts? Oh, fun fact about Wisconsin. We went there and did a man on the street.
We did do a fun
We
fact
did.
there.
And that is
Ate
going to wrap
German
up the
food.
Money Corner.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead, get these bets in, enjoy the night, and hopefully we don't just hit 1, 2, 3, but maybe all 4. Let's get it done, and let's make some money.
Let's get rich.
Hey,
4 for 4.
trivia for you.
Yeah.
What did the DJ name his son? Marinara.
Did that?
What?
Marinara.
Are you talking?
Oh,
Is there
no.
an Italian aspect?
No,
to that,
wait,
or
sorry, no.
Like
It was what's the DJ's favorite
Sauce.
topping or something. It's marinara.
What did he name his son?
you mix two dad jokes
Why
in
would
there.
his name his son Marinara? But
You're just
who
thinking
knows?
about things that you love.
Who cares, bro? Hey, someone
All
out there's
right,
named
yeah.
Marinara, I'm sure.
Okay. Well, hey, that was
I'm
good.
a big marinara guy.
We'll workshop it. We'll make sure that we get it right for the
With
second hour.
the mozzarella
Garlic
sticks.
knot.
Oh.
Hey, pace yourselves.
Oh, yeah, we have food.
Pace
coming up.
yourselves.
Oh,
We got a bunch of food coming in a little bit. Megan, hell of a money corner.
Get ready.
Thanks,
That was
babe.
Great job, Meg.
That-
Ready for this.
That was my first money corner, too. That was a lot of fun. But I want to ask you, we got some breaking news yesterday. Will Wade, going back to Baton Rouge,
Go Tigers.
which definitely a little bit of a, I don't want to say slimy, but it feels a little bit
Does
odd.
it feel slimy?
In a way, I mean, things didn't
Hey.
necessarily end well the last
Slimy
time
guy.
he was there. Yeah, and then a couple weeks ago, I don't know, do we have the soundbite of when somebody was asking him in a press conference about how, well, they're asking him if LSU would be on the table. Can we play this right now? Because it was
go ahead,
a
go off.
crazy soundbite looking back in hindsight.
Third row.
Yeah. Shelby Swanson with the News and Observer. Just a lot of talk with you and potential position at LSU. Just wanted to see if anybody from that campus reached out to you and just give you an opportunity to speak on that.
No, is the job open there? Huh?
Oh.
No. So why would I'm not? Listen, let me be very clear. I'm excited at NC State. I was hired at NC State to do a job. This wasn't going to take 1 year. I've already met with our administration about next year and some of the changes that we need to make and some of the things that we need to do to put this program where it deserves long term. So I'm not. I don't. You know, I'm not on social media. I'm not into gossip. I'm not into any of that sort of stuff. But look, we're going to win, and we're going to win big at NC State.
This it's impressive how good of a liar he is.
Well, I think that clip is kind of fun. It's the that gets me. But yeah, Megan, I want to get your take. Obviously, you are an LSU.
Yeah, so obviously
ride or die.
Yeah, we have a lot of coaching changes this year. We got Lane Kiffin, a whole new staff, and I think what I've always known, but I've really learned is why does a coach have to be likable? Why do they have to have strong morals to a school? They're getting paid a job like everyone else. Will Wade, our general, is ready to be back in Baton Rouge. And I heard everyone yelling at him saying, enjoy the gumbo, you fat whatever. And guess what? He's going to go back and he's going to enjoy that gumbo and he's going to get our team back to where it belongs. I cannot wait for this upcoming season between football. Obviously, Mulkey is still doing her thing.
Yeah.
The PMAC is going to be just packed to the gills at every single game. The Tiger Stadium packed to the gills. This year has not been the best so far in just a general aspect, I feel like this LSU season is going to change my life. Yes, baby.
Where are you guys getting? Like, seriously, where are you getting on the money? Honestly.
It's a lot of money. Hey,
It's just
Is
we
there
got
big
some funny
donors?
money in Louisiana, you
Listen,
know.
shit.
We got oil money, we got governors, we got a bunch of
Gumbo money?
We got gumbo money.
We go from the money
Got
corner
that thick money.
to all the money that LSU is apparently pulling. It's crazy. Yeah, well, Lane Kiffin, Will Wade, Kim Mulkey. What a trio.
Jay
Can't wait to
Johnson.
see it. Yeah, exactly. Can't wait to see it all unfold. We're going to hour 2 on Wake Up Barstool. Speaking of gumbo, yeah, let's get ready for some food in hour 2. We're going to be eating, boys and girls. Okay. Well, we're not going to be eating, boys and girls. We're gonna be that came out wrong. That came out wrong. Wake Up Barstool. Welcome back. It is hour 2 on Wake Up Barstool. What's up? We got Megan making money. We got Dana Beers. Mike Katic. Connor Griffin filling in for T-Bob A. Bear. Want to remind you guys, be tweeting hashtag AskWub. Throw us a saw or something.
Yeah.
And we also want to remind you that coming up in just a little bit, we do have Levy in here, and they are making us a ton of food. These are the guys who are coming up with all these great, they're in the kitchen. We got a live shot. They're coming up with all these great foods that you're seeing at the ballparks. You're seeing all these Twitter accounts pick it up and saying, this is the Colorado Rockies' new, whatever the case is. It's a 3-pound sandwich. That's
Connor,
delicious.
I
see
saw
bacon.
one. I saw one recently. It was 9 beers. Where's that?
I don't know if we have that one. I don't know if we have that one.
For each of
I'm
us?
telling you, I saw a stadium that had 9 beers and 9 dogs. Why is that not?
In a
made?
platter?
Yeah, why is
That's
that
really
not
cool.
on,
We could ask.
What ballpark's that?
I also saw a lobster poutine that looks really interesting.
That's the Red Sox.
Is that who
Yeah, I
it
think
is?
so.
I didn't know. I was just scrolling and I saw the food and I went,
I checked the
ugh.
list.
Well, so
Unbelievable.
going off of that, you guys are going to the ballpark. You're going with a crew of your best buds, and you're going to the concession stand. What do you guys typically
Nachos.
get? Nachos is always number
That's
one.
always.
Ballpark nachos are one of my favorite things.
2
in the world.
beers.
Yeah.
Two
well,
beers.
I
Yeah.
was talking food. That's technically food.
I get a hot
Beer
dog.
is given to you, yeah.
2 beers
Gotta have
only
a
because
hot dog.
they only let you have 2 beers.
And they have those big suckers too.
Yeah, I'd
24
get
ounces.
4 if I could.
Okay. Wait, is it 2 the whole game? No, you could go
No,
back.
you- at a
Just
time,
2 at a
you
time.
only
2 at a
get
time.
2.
What's the
I was gonna
best ballpark you've had a beer at that you've been to?
I had a really good one at the White Sox game last summer.
My favorite one was the Rockies. It was like the most beautiful day ever.
Yeah,
I had
Colorado
I had
beers.
first base line seats, and I had a big fruited sour,
Yeah.
and it was the best tasting beer I've
I
ever
would
had.
like a Colorado.
Dude, we gotta go to a Cubs game this year and just drink as many
Oh,
beers
I'll
as
have
possible.
all 40.
Go to the bleachers. I will say I don't know how much beer the 999 challenge boxes that they're selling. I don't know how much beer that adds up to, but
I think they short you a little bit.
yeah.
And they would probably get warm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
a little bit.
Unless you're buying them for like your party, like if you had like
Yeah.
a bunch of friends with you and
Yeah,
if you all
true.
had like 2 beers
Yeah.
apiece.
Nachos is the answer.
Yeah.
Nachos, jalapeno, maybe
Oh.
a little chili. I want like double pickled
Nachos and a dog.
jalapenos. Yeah.
I'm gonna out myself as a lame-o extreme to the max. I've never gotten nachos at a ball game.
Have you
ever.
ever had nachos?
Okay.
Period.
Yeah, I've had nachos.
I'm just-
Well, you get on me for this because you think I have the palate of a 5-year-old, which is partially true. But I've tried foods. I've had nachos before. Dana is the one. He was doing the whole Dana Try series. He and I were very
If you
similar.
want to do a
in that regard.
video, let me know.
I'd love to.
Nachos at the ballpark.
Nachos at the ballpark. That'd be great.
That's probably why you look like that and we look like this.
No, I'd pig out at the ballpark. Mainly, I love a soft pretzel.
Oh,
You
yeah.
would.
Yeah,
beer
dip it
cheese.
in some cheese.
I come from the Philly area.
Good
Philly
day,
soft
good
pretzels
day.
are the best.
Full grain mustard too.
Soft pretzels, I feel like they're like a good like 5th inning food because you've already had like 4 beers, 5 beers to that point, and you're like, I kind of need something that's gonna
Yeah.
like be in my stomach, but also I can still drink beers.
Yeah.
Soft pretzel's the best for that.
I'm so excited.
He's geeking out. I can see the hairs on his arm just raising right now, even though he's wearing the long
4
sleeve.
beer, 5 beer, 6 beer at
Actually,
the ballpark.
Dana wore the pants inside out strategically because he knew we were eating today. So if he spills on himself, he can just go to the bathroom, put them
That is a
inside
good
out.
point.
You
True.
caught me.
I don't know. I wish we had like bibs or something like
Yeah.
that for this segment coming up. But very excited for that. Very excited just to see baseball return. And I know, I can't wait to get up to Wrigley and check out some games. And we did have some games yesterday. Katic, you're a Pittsburgh guy.
Yeah, Pirates lost to the Mets.
Paul Skeens.
Was that funny, Carson?
Carson, our
Yeah,
producer.
Paul
over there.
Skeens got routed.
Well, so
What he pitched Yeah, point.
Two-thirds inning.
What do you have, five runs in the first, I
2.
believe.
Yeah, is that fun?
Look, it's okay for a little regression, just one game. Like, you can't be perfect every day.
Also an LSU guy. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Could this
Air
be a
Force
little
first.
Air
World
Force first.
Baseball Classic hangover type of thing?
Could be.
Also, should be pointed out, I don't know if we have the clips coming up, but O'Neal Cruz in center field had 2 horrific plays.
Yeah.
That definitely did Paul Skeens in a little bit dirtier. But yeah, Paul Skeens definitely didn't have his best stuff, which kills me. Here's one.
Looks nice out over in New York.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
It comes all the way in first instead of backing up. That's
Little League
101.
mistakes.
Little League 101. You got to
Honestly,
start
you
going
can't even
back.
Put that on. You
Don't
can't-
run
you
up,
can't
run
put
back.
that on Paul.
And then I think 2 pitches later, maybe there was another fly ball to center field. He loses it in the sun. Another run scores. So yeah,
Jeez.
disaster outing for Paul Skeens. But it was a shame. I was rooting for him because the World Baseball Classic, as you pointed out, he seemed pretty happy. He's not the most out there guy.
Right,
He's
yeah,
very reserved and dry, and he seemed like he was having some fun playing with all these other big time stars. And then he goes back to Pittsburgh, and he's quickly brought back to reality. I mean, yeah, he didn't have his best stuff, but also his
settle
teammates
in.
kind of let
I
him
think
down.
he'll be just fine.
He will.
He's a dominant pitcher, as we know, and that's baseball.
Well, he is reserved. I feel like, obviously, with the way that he pitches and, dating Levy and I feel like there's like a real fun dog deep inside of him. Like, you have him out, have a couple of beers.
I
He
can bring
loosens
that out.
he loosens up real quick, I have a feeling.
It all comes back to the beers.
It all does.
Do you have that feeling with a lot of people where you're like,
So many.
I-
I
listen.
feel like I could meet anyone in the world, and if we had a couple beers together, we'd be best friends.
the most uptight person? Like, hey, let me take you out.
I could bring out the positive vibes in anyone.
I like that.
Would you be like Dennis Rodman to Kim Jong-un, basically? Like, you could just break him?
I don't know about that, but yeah, that's maybe the extreme. But
You
yeah.
said anyone, so
Yeah, true.
I
true,
just
true.
wanted to see
I bet you
what
if
the
I
confidence
I bet you
level.
if I had some beers with Kim Jong, I think I would loosen him up a little bit.
It's a nice hypothetical. Maybe we
Connor,
can
are
put
you
it
a
to the
big
test.
opening day guy?
Yeah, but it was a little bit weird this year just because it was split up in the sense that we had the Wednesday game.
It was
and
weird.
That
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was opening day technically or this was yesterday. I do like the feeling, and especially when I was younger, the game starting around like 3 or 4 in the afternoon.
I did too.
And you come home off the school bus
Yeah.
and you immediately rush to the TV. Like, that was the best. And so I definitely do get sentimental about it a little
I
bit.
used to listen to it on the radio.
Yeah.
With my dad.
I'll still
My
listen
back
to it on the
porch.
radio, yeah.
You seem like a listen to on the radio type
I'm a
sports
purist.
guy.
I'm an old soul. But yeah, no, my Phillies.
Schwarbaum.
Schwarbaum, his very first at bat of the year, he goes yard. First time he went yard, or the last time, pardon me, last time that he went yard. He's having a time.
That is a Philly. That is
Philly through and through.
We had a Bomer too. It was great. But last time the Kyle Schwarber went yard in his first at bat of the season, the Phillies went to the World Series.
Whoa! Where's
Watch
Schwarber
out.
go to college.
Indiana University.
Yes.
Connor,
Big time Hoosier.
just a question. What happened to the Phillies last season?
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So listen,
Meg.
Not nice.
it's okay.
Hey, certified.
know what, Megan?
I'm
That's
a
not
certified
nice.
hater.
I
I had to ask.
I've already caught all my strays from that. Yeah. No, it was a very, very tough end. The overthrow at home plate. We lose to the Dodgers, who, just want to remind everybody, wound up winning the World Series. So, very good team. And
I'm sorry, Connor. I just have to pick on you a little bit. I've been gone. I have to pick on you just
No,
a
LSU was
tad.
really
Okay.
good last year. It was all good.
But
We also lost yesterday too. So
rough offseason for the Phillies, too. Didn't really make a whole lot of big-time moves to make any difference. But they won yesterday, and they're on pace for
we go.
162-0. So, I'm
There
very
we go.
excited.
Red Sox
I'm not
won.
going to rain on your
Red
parade.
Sox won.
Red Sox won.
Yeah. So
3-0.
we're doing okay. All of us, I think, collectively here, we're getting back into baseball. We're getting back into the swing of things, and we're on the come up after a rough football season for a lot of us, not for Katic. But anyway, yeah, I want to talk about just baseball's place. Speaking of football, we all know that football is number one in America. And when you're talking about the next biggest sport, whether we can even just focus on the next biggest pro sport, maybe like NFL one. What's next? Is it NBA? Is it MLB? Is it basketball, baseball?
Are we looking
hockey?
at this from an American standpoint?
American standpoint.
I honestly, baseball strikes me as America, you know?
Yeah.
So
4th of July.
Yeah, I would say baseball from American standpoint, baseball, football,
Oh, really?
hockey, basketball.
So you put that above football?
I think I would, just from an American standpoint, from like what I enjoy, it would be football,
Like popularity,
hockey,
yeah.
baseball, basketball.
Okay.
So I was going to dive a little deeper. I was going to go like college football one, just because the product has been so much better.
In terms of overall popularity,
Right.
though, yeah.
Then NFL, then baseball,
Okay.
then college basketball, then NBA. Sorry, Dana.
That's okay.
That's just my opinion, man.
If we're talking about entertainment factor just in terms of like playoffs, I would say MLB's right up there with NFL. And even NHL's kind of up there as well.
I
in
love
playoffs.
hockey playoffs, dude.
But there's nothing like October baseball. Sometimes I'll just find myself like, I'm not a big scroller on TikTok, but sometimes I'll go on TikTok and I'll just look up like walk-offs in October.
Yeah.
And I'll just sit there
So
for
electric.
hours and just get goosebumps.
The roar.
So in terms of that, I would say it's right up there with the NFL.
Because, obviously there's this whole momentum with baseball right now where the World Baseball Classic, they're getting monster ratings and everybody's tuning in. And now opening day is here. And it does feel like with the rule changes that MLB has made in recent years, making the game more consumable, shortening the games and the pitch clock and whatnot, does feel like baseball is really having a moment. And NBA and basketball kind of as a whole, it seems like, is kind of on the decline maybe a little bit. And I was just curious, what you guys were thinking about that.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing better than just like sitting, have a nice breeze.
Yeah.
Sun's
that's what I was
out.
gonna
Somebody
ask.
just got a baseball game.
What's your favorite sport to watch in person?
For beer.
I would say baseball is my
Baseball,
favorite
yeah.
in person.
Oh, yeah.
In person hockey, I think.
Yeah,
That's also a good, yeah.
Too cold.
I agree.
Too cold. Cold is just a mindset.
So
But
good, dude.
we can talk about that more after the break. Send us your questions, #AskWub.
Ask
We are
Wub.
going to pick
When
it
is it
back
food
up.
time?
Ask me anything.
We're going to cover some more college hoops, and then we will get to the food.
Yes.
Katic, hold your horses. We'll be there pretty soon. But stay tuned. Wake Up Barstool. We'll be right back. The college basketball crown is coming. 8 teams, including Oklahoma, Stanford, and Creighton, are headed to Vegas, where they will compete for a $500,000 NIL prize pool. To plan your trip and get your tickets, visit collegebasketballcrown.com. My voice kind of went out there for a second. Speaking of college basketball, guys, I have a surprise for you. Big time surprise. Can we pull up the graphic of our rankings right now? Who's in the lead right now when it comes to the
We're up.
Wub draft?
We're up.
You guys, for those of you who are unaware, we've been tracking this all week.
Woo-hoo!
We had each Wake Up Barstool crew each
we're
day
crushing.
pick who they thought from each tier of teams, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, would ultimately have the best run in the NCAA tournament. And so far, the Friday crew, you guys have the best arsenal of teams.
We just need UConn to win tonight.
Yeah.
We need Tennessee and Bama to lose, and we're in great shape.
Yeah.
only Miami. That's it. That's the
Look
only
at
team
us.
that you guys
That is
picked that is
pretty
not
good,
in the
man.
field.
That is pretty
The
good.
Thursday
Shout out you
crew.
guys.
That was pretty dumb of us looking back because
Yeah.
they played each other, but it's okay.
But didn't we did this before the bracket was
Jeremy.
picked and everything? Like, what's Jeremy saying in your ear?
I don't even want to say it.
Okay, you're not going to give him the time of day. But no, the Thursday crew doing a very good job. But also, Bama could fall
Let's
tonight,
take this
so
thing
we'll
down.
see.
Hey, production in the back. How about we put some stakes on this now that we're in the
What
lead?
does the winner-
We get
what
a
does the
win.
winner
We get
get?
something that we
We
win.
just did this for the love of the
9
game?
beers.
Yeah, beers, 30
Beers?
rack,
Yeah.
30 rack.
For each of us?
We could get something maybe in play for that, but we'll see. Big night tonight. Obviously, I'm looking at that Wednesday crew, my crew. I just want to throw up.
Yeah, it's
But we'll move on. Games tonight. We talked a little bit about it. Obviously, UConn,
I'm so excited.
big one. Really? What's catching your attention?
Bama, Michigan.
Bama, Michigan?
The
Let's
biggest
start with that
wager.
then.
I mean, this is an insane wager, dude.
I think we were looking at our phones during the break, and there's already a couple hype videos out there that people are making. Dave released a big time thing. Yeah, exactly. So let's pull up this tweet real fast from Dave. Breaking news: the deal has been struck. RB, Rico Bosco, and I will be streaming Michigan Bama Friday night at the New York City office. The Pick Central crew is invited. Rico very, very infamously said that he wants off of Pick Central last week, right before a stream. If Bama wins, Rico gets a 10-year deal with his salary doubled. If Michigan wins, Men of Honor podcast with Jeff Nadeau, Rico's arch rival. A weekly pod running through football and college hoops all season. Club option to extend it to a year. and then a bunch of hashtags on there. So that is the stakes for tonight. We're talking about the stakes of this WUB draft and everything. These are major, major stakes on the line. Rico potentially doubling his salary if Bama wins, but if Dave and Michigan win, we get them in on
I would
our
love to know
podcast.
right now each of your individual predictions on what's going to happen tonight.
Michigan's just too good. I'm sorry, Rico. I'm rooting for Rico because I'm a rider.
Yeah. Money.
And I want him to get more money, but Michigan is a wagon.
Yes.
So this would be the best night for Rico. Alabama wins. St. John's loses. And he walks out of New York with a smile on his face.
No pick central.
Or
no
Central guys have
double-
nothing to say.
Or a double punch.
Or the opposite would just be horrible for Rico. But we like that money. We like that green, Rico. I'm rooting for you, brother.
Crazier things have happened. I mean, Alabama, if they hit their threes, and they're going to have to hit a lot of them, they can win the ball game. But Michigan is just so well-rounded. They're big.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough battle for my boy Rico.
But I would take this bet 100 times.
Oh,
out
of
of
course.
100.
Yeah.
It is a no-brainer.
That's the thing with Rico. Even if he loses tonight and Michigan wins the game, okay, yes. I could see from his perspective, you have to deal with your arch nemesis who just the sight of Jeff Nadeau, Rico, just completely loses it.
Right.
But it's going to be more page views. It's going to be more money when it's all said and done because you can use that as leverage in the next contract negotiation. So I think it's a win-win for Rico regardless. And everybody will be locked in on this stream
It's going to
tonight.
be so many
Barstool
people
University.
watching.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Rico does lose this bet and he has to do the podcast with Nadeau. He's going to eventually kind of like him, but have to just pretend that he doesn't.
Really?
I mean,
think?
it's like the whenever you get kidnapped and then you start to like your kidnapper. It's like a syndrome. I don't remember what it's called.
Stockholm?
Yes, Stockholm syndrome.
I don't know if that's what.
I think it is.
Isn't Stockholm a city?
Production?
Is it
that-
Stockholm?
am I right?
Production.
It's a One Direction song.
Did I get something right?
You would
Production?
know that. It is Stockholm syndrome, Connor Griffin.
I didn't know.
Host of
that
the
also a
show.
city?
You and T-Bob both
Point-
love correcting
Point
me.
Beersy.
Yeah. Hey.
Bears.
Nice beers.
Baseball, baby.
Michigan is far and away the better team here, so it's going to be interesting. But we'll be locked in. I'm rooting for Rico, and I'm not like the biggest Michigan fan either. So we'll see, man.
Well, you brought up, Katic, you brought it up how St. John's is also very much
And they're
a
playing
point
at the
of
same
interest.
time, I think.
Yes, which is going to be very, very tough for
Rico's
Rico.
head's going to be spinning. But
Yeah.
hopefully it all works out well.
Rico Bosco, one of the bigger Rick Pitino haters that we've got, but he also said forever that he didn't like John Calipari, and now all of a sudden he's a John Calipari guy. I mean, obviously now Arkansas out of the tournament,
It's
but
hard to keep up with all the rivalries.
very, very difficult.
Grudges.
Yeah, but St. John's.
I look small compared to you.
I think
Not in a
he's
bad
sitting
way.
up.
You just look
think it-
jacked. You look jacked.
You're
dude.
sitting back. I'm
Yeah,
sitting
your
up.
traps look humongous.
Perspective.
Goodness.
You ever been to one of those perspective museums?
Where you stand sideways?
Yeah.
I have not.
You got.
but
Hey,
they are
Dana
pretty
tries.
cool.
Let's get to one of those.
Are beers?
So nachos at a ballpark and then a museum.
Yeah, museum.
How
It's like
romantic.
a field class, it's like a field trip, and Dana's like, "You guys got beer?"
But no, St. John's, big time game. I mean, they're really hot right now.
Very.
And Duke, I don't want to say they're vulnerable, but they might be. They haven't really been on top of their game. They have not been looking as dominant as maybe we thought they would as a 1 seed coming in. What's your early read on this game, and what do you think is going to be in store for tonight?
So 2 weeks ago, I came on here, or maybe it was last week, and I said Duke hasn't looked great in the last few weeks. That was wrong. I meant the last 10 days, and I got a lot of crap for it.
Yes.
It's okay to misspeak sometimes.
Now they come against TCU and they look awesome. So to me, if Caleb Foster is playing tonight, which reports are, I think he might be. I don't know if.
Last thing I saw was that it was still unsure. I think it was a potentially game time decision.
Yeah, so when they were playing with basically 6 guys in the ACC tournament and against Siena, they didn't look good. Against TCU, they got Gongba back, and if Foster's back tonight, they're going to basically have a full-strength team. I like Duke a lot in this game. However, the Johnnies are hot. Pitino, anything can happen. I'm rooting for the Johnnies. I have a future on the Johnnies at 70-1 to win it all. Who knows?
Yeah, Dana.
You never know.
70-1.
And nobody likes Duke, so Hey, we'll see, man. But I don't know. There's something with this Duke team. I'm telling you, it just doesn't. There's a little something off in the last 2 weeks or so. So we'll see. But Johnny's, what are they, 6.5-point dogs?
Yeah. Well, it would be, if Rick Pitino were to pull this off, obviously just coming off of the win against Bill Self in Kansas, then would beat Duke, would go on to face the winner of Michigan State UConn. It would be one heck of a run if he could pull it off. But I do want to stick with that Michigan State UConn game. I mean, there are just so many great coaches on display.
Great region.
In this round. Yeah, this region as a whole. Michigan State and Tom Izzo, Hurley and UConn. I love the clip last game of Hurley and Mick Cronin just barking. A minute left in the game. It's already well out of reach for UCLA. But that intensity I just love. Are you guys also keying in on this game? How does this rank in your biggest anticipated games of this round, I guess?
Megan?
I would say like I'm excited for it, but it's not like I'm obviously more excited about that Michigan Bama game.
It's tough.
And then the St. John's Duke would be a close second. This one I'm like, we'll see. I have a feeling it could get interesting, but it doesn't give me the feeling that the other two have.
Okay. Yeah, UConn, similarly to Duke in the last, I don't know,
10 days.
10 days, whatever you want to call it. Sorry for not specifying. They've had to fill in a couple holes, and there's been times where haven't looked great. But Michigan State is just a well-oiled machine. Mm-hmm. If there's one team that's volatile in this matchup, I would say it's UConn. They're just a little bit more unpredictable, but they do have the championship experience, obviously. I think it's going to be a great game. I think it's going to be a game that comes down to the wire, and I would guess it's kind of back and forth up until the last couple of minutes. And whoever has the best coach, who I don't even know what the answer is at this point.
That's what I was going to ask. Out of all the coaches that are left, who do you guys consider to be the best coach left standing?
Pitino.
I mean, Hurley has two natties, right?
Yep.
Izzo has one.
Not for a long time.
Yeah, since like 1999 or something, or 2000. Yeah. Pitino has...
He has two.
Two?
Yeah.
And then Iowa's coach...
I'm going to call him. I mean, four-time Division II national champion.
Yes, Division II, but not... So, I mean, who do you guys think is the best coach?
I'd probably lean Pitino.
I'm a Hurley guy.
Okay.
I loved it. Hurley.
I just love watching Flight 55 fly, dude. Cohen Carr, boom!
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye on him. But, guys, I hate to break it to you. Also, should be pointed out, Iowa State, Tennessee.
That's coming up next?
Also a great game. Yes.
Yes!
It is coming up next. We've waited long enough. It's finally here.
So hungry.
We're going to be taste testing some MLB Ballpark food with Levy. They're going to be bringing in a whole haul, and we're just going to be devouring it. And we got Wrigley Field. What a great way to kick it into
rig cheese.
Folks, you're not going to want to miss this. It's the Big Boys Club right here on Wake Up Barstool. Let's eat.
Rig cheese.
Yeah, it's that time.
Yeah, it is.
It's that time.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the hands are shaking. The excitement, you can just feel it. It's palpable. We are going to be eating some MLB Ballpark food. We are pleased to be joined by the great people at Levy, who are the ones who are really designing a lot of these new concepts for food and everything. And let's just bring in Chef Nick while we're at it. Chef Nick from Levy.
Thank you, everybody. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my God.
He's going to be setting up the whole spread. Ooh.
Bat down.
We're going to be doing one at a time, just unveiling all these different spreads.
My mouth is just dripping.
We got a lot of great food for you guys. So thank you so much for having us.
No, thank you so much for coming. Thank
We're
you
going to
for
start
feeding
wheeling
us.
everything in, and we'll start talking about everything.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. By all means, I want to get your guys' take on this.
What is this?
It looks like steak. It looks like a
Steak.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Guys, I don't
looks
even
like a
know.
homemade flour
I
tortilla.
seriously can't even talk.
I think
cilantro, maybe some onion.
My mouth is like dripping.
I think Chef Nick.
And there smells like some jalapenos.
Yeah.
So I have some help walking in, so I'm going to help.
Perfect.
Bone marrow.
By all means.
Start talking over everything. Here we go.
Yeah, this is heaven right here for Katic.
Looks like a bone marrow.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So we're so excited to be here.
Yeah,
I
thank
mean, what better than Barstool,
Right.
baseball, and
fat guys.
you guys are the best. So
Look at those churros.
we've been working hard with our 8 MLB partners.
Okay.
Levy team has just been working hard. I know opening day was yesterday, so we're just rolling through everything.
Dibs.
No, can't call dibs. Look
I'm
at
going to
these
drop
Sammys.
this right in front of
yeah.
you guys
By
here.
all means.
Look at these Sammys, man.
Just want everyone to know it's 8:30 a.m. But
I do not care.
we'll be chowing.
Oh, look at that guy. He looks delicious.
Dibs.
You're just calling dibs on everything. You can't do that.
Yeah, actually dibs on everything.
Nobody said
You
I
guys
could.
have to Lady and the Tramp this one.
That would be good.
Down for whatever.
So you said you had 8 MLB partners?
So 8 MLB partners.
Okay.
So Levy started in Chicago, so we're happy to be here. We started with DB Kaplan's. We're going to go over there a little bit with the White Sox and roll through all the food. So we started as a restaurant. We're really hometown roots. We're happy to be here, like I said. A lot of R&D goes into this. We're proud to show everything that all of our partners have worked on. Levy, our home office, regional team, and things like that. So,
You know what R&D is, Katic?
No.
Research and development.
Pretty cool, man.
You know Stockholm Syndrome?
I know
He knows
food.
R&Ds.
Yes, he
I know
does.
food.
He's on a roll. All right.
So I'll walk you through the items,
take
and
us
then
through.
we'll start tasting. So all the way down at the end there, we have White Sox. So right down the street from us here. So this is an homage to DB Kaplan's. It's our traditional items that came from the original restaurant. So Mrs. Levy is actually the namesake of a lot of things. So her carrot cake is right there. Right in front, we have settling of beef. It's going to be Vienna corned beef.
I'm gonna need that.
coleslaw.
I'm gonna need that.
These are big boy sandwiches, so we made sure we're all good to go.
Oh, yeah.
Turkey in the slaw, beautiful challah bread, house roasted turkey, and bacon. We'll come over here to Cubs, we'll keep it in Chicago. So
Sure.
Cubs are doing a good play on a couple different items, so a little savory and sweet. So chicken and churros with ancho chili syrup, so got a little kick in there too. Traditional hot dog, right? We're in Chicago. How do we trend it up a little bit, make it a little bit different? So bow wow dog, so fluffy bao buns, a little bit of a mustard coleslaw. So going all the way down, we're gonna go all the way to Marlin's right up front. So the 2-foot machete, carne asada. Gonna be Oaxaca cheese, mozzarella, house-made tortilla.
People are eating these at the
Told you
stadium?
it was house-made.
So it comes with its own carrying case too. So that's the best
Machete
part
case,
with it.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Right behind we have crab smash tacos from Camden Yards with Orioles. So they took Camden Yards signature crab cakes and we're doing sort of a birria play on it.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're going with that.
Well, yeah.
Tampa Bay Rays pretzel dog, homemade pretzel.
That's
Dijon aioli, a little bit of a pineapple key lime.
I would drink
chutney
that.
as well.
Yeah.
Could he drink it? Would that be safe?
I'm fine with it. Yeah, that's okay. I would love it. Right up front, Washington Nationals, we have just our play on a half smoke. So it's going to be a half-pound hot dog, chili, homemade chili, cheese, fried onions, everything you love about a chili dog amped up.
Is that fried pickles as well?
Fried jalapenos, yes,
Fried
a little bit of a
jalapenos?
kick
Oh,
on it.
Yes.
Take Me Out to the Ball Game shake from Diamondback. So everything you love about it. Salted caramel shake. We'll get into this one.
That's gonna be a
Kit Kats,
good old
everything.
dessert. That'll be a dessert for the
Exactly.
boys.
You can start with dessert first. We'll go cake and Diamondbacks if we want.
Sure. Yeah.
And then we also have, last but not least, LA Dodgers. So cochinita pibil, so braised pork on top of an actual bone marrow, fresh blue corn tortillas, and some pickled red onions.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Where do we start?
I think we start all the way over at Sox if you guys are.
that works.
Yeah.
So we're going to split this up into 2 different segments because there's a lot of food. It's going to take up quite a bit of time. So we could do half and half where we do this end over here. We go to break and then we come back and take
Perfect.
care of the rest. Whatever you want, Jeff.
Yeah, let's start with that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I have a cutting board. Let me grab a couple items and we'll start cutting as we go, okay?
I'm stealing a chip.
And if you guys want, start with chips, start with the pickles.
The ASMR. This is going to be good.
I'm gonna walk right in front of you.
Yeah,
here,
sure,
grab
by all
everything.
means.
So
I was
turkey,
quite crazy in the mic.
turkey in the slaw, like I said.
Yeah, that's gonna be the one there.
That's what I want.
We're gonna get there.
I want that.
Look at the sandwich.
Can I eat
Look
it?
How meaty it is.
So we're gonna put a lot of house-made roasted turkey on here, applewood smoked bacon,
Oh my goodness.
cheddar cheese, Louis dressing, and then the settling of beef as well. So again, Levy, we're looking to provide experiences. It's 100th visit or it's your first visit
If
with
you're
your
going in
kids,
on
you
that,
know?
I'm gonna join you.
Can I go in on this?
Please, yeah,
bite.
pick it up and start eating. This would be
I don't know
great.
if my mouth can fit.
First bite goes.
I don't
in
even
your
know
ears.
how it's
You
so
take a
big.
bite, then I'll take a bite. You take a bite, I'll take a bite.
Go,
Who
get
cares,
it.
dude?
Get it. Yeah, Dana.
Get messy with it, guys, please.
Switch me.
Oh, give me a piece.
Switch
Have a
me.
piece. So Nick, what goes into the overall?
I'm keeping the plates by me. You guys are having a lot of fun. I love it.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
I'll take one of
God.
these.
Yeah.
I can't even get a handful of it. Yeah, I'll take a bite. Thank you.
No one
problem.
clip this.
There we go. So what goes into the creative process for all this? How are you designing these new meals?
Great
and snacks
question.
and
Great
whatnot?
question. We have a great regional team at Levy who helps us out, and we'll go, city by city and see what we can do to trend everything.
So I have one, chef.
Yes, of course.
Can I try that one?
Of course. So we really we don't want to, follow the
Thank
trends.
you,
We
Chef.
like to, you're very welcome, build the trends and build on how we can set everything like that. So we do take inspiration, like Camden Yards, we have the birria taco, but we're changing it up and we're smashing our signature crab cake into it. Things like that. So we also don't wait until the end of the year. We're starting brainstorming with the chefs. We do a lot of R&D. It's a lot of fun to do that. So
Thank you.
Caught it.
Hey,
catch.
so typically on this show, every Friday, we'll do a smash or pass for food.
Yes.
We're doing like a live smash or pass right now. I mean, it's all
That one's unbelievable.
It's all smash. But
This one again?
what do you got next for us?
So we're gonna go over to Wrigley Field.
Okay.
Go to Wrigley.
So we're gonna do this Bow Wow dog. So again,
Bow.
instead of just a traditional dog, we have some great mustard. Here you go, guys. Let me pass it down for you. Fluffy bao bun.
Fluffy.
Deep fried sport pepper, and a little bit of sriracha aioli too.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, wow.
You put a dog on anything, I'm eating it. You put a dog on a shoe, for the record, a hot dog.
Yeah, hot dog. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What's this?
This is the
So that's a fried sport pepper. So instead of just original Chicago,
Mm.
we're gonna fry it, give it a little bit of crispy. While you guys are eating, I'm gonna keep cutting so we can keep talking. So again, the Cubs team did a great job too, taking everything, elevating it a little bit differently. What's our thoughts on this?
Very good.
unbelievable.
A little bit different with the mustard
bow
slaw, right?
Yeah.
But the soft, pillowy, what is it called? Pow?
The
What-
Bao bun, yeah,
Bao,
bao
bao.
bun.
Bow.
Bow,
So
bow,
take-
bow, bow.
I love the mustard coleslaw.
Yeah.
It's such a good break of flavor. It's fantastic.
It does. I already love a Chicago dog as is.
Right.
It does take it to another level.
next level, right?
It's
How you're
awesome.
cleaning your
So this is where
This is the one I want to call.
This is where the R&D comes in too, So different ideations of it, this and that. So I'm gonna give you guys a little piece of this too. So crispy fried
Look at that
chicken.
chicken.
Come on, bro.
Oh, yep.
Chicken and churros.
Do we like spice?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, why
I'm gonna
not?
put a little bit of ancho chili on this for you.
I can't. I want this so bad soon.
It's so visually,
Patience is
all
a
of it's so
virtue, Dana.
visually
That's
What they
appealing.
say.
I'm so excited that you guys are excited for all the food again. Like I said,
This is my Super Bowl.
this is our Super Bowl too. Believe me, this is great for us.
Now, question with this one: would you like a sweet and savory? Would you should I eat them together?
I would recommend all in one bite.
Okay,
So just
yeah.
like Dana's doing,
do
mount it together, dip right in the syrup,
on,
and get in there.
boys.
He's a pro. You didn't have to tell him that. Yeah.
Even though we're eating inside, it's ballpark fare. We're gonna eat outside. We're really want you guys to get messy and go for
This
it.
is fantastic.
That chicken's nuts.
That sauce?
Yes, a little bit of kick, right? Sweet,
fan.
a little bit of powdered sugar on there too.
The
so
crunchiness of that churro with the chicken
I'm
is
thinking that one.
fantastic.
We'll pack plenty up for you. Do not worry.
Got some strawberries
Wow.
in there too. It's healthy.
It is healthy. That cancels
There's some
everything out.
strawberries. Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Look, Mom.
Eat a strawberry. What do we got next?
I think we're gonna do a little bit of dessert too. I want you guys to try this. Take me out to the ball game shake. So, grab a nice piece of candy.
Here. Oh.
Go from there. You can
This looks.
try that as
I'm not
well.
taking first dibs.
Oh,
Megan?
dude, I love Nutter Butters.
So Nutter Butters, Cracker Jacks, Heath Toffee pieces, Kit Kats, and then it's actually a salted caramel shake.
Wow.
So blend it up perfectly. It's perfect for a summer day.
Yep.
And the texture on it is perfect. It's not. I hate getting a milkshake that's way too thin.
Exactly.
And especially when you bring it out to the ballpark and the sun's hitting it.
Yep,
That,
and
that won't melt
especially
right away.
yep in Arizona. So this will be perfect for all
would
the
be
fans and
amazing.
guests.
Oh my god, so good.
Delicious. We I think we do have to go to break, but we'll come
Perfect,
back
yeah.
with all this. Do you, real quick, do you have a favorite to make? So far, I think this is our favorite amongst the
Yeah.
crew. But
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, this is a big one.
I mean, they're all fantastic so far.
yeah, but
Yes.
Which one were you like? Oh, this is my
So leading
magnum opus.
leading into the Levy tradition and everything, starting with DB Kaplan's, just at the end there with all of our original recipes. The carrot cake we're gonna slice up for you guys too.
Yeah.
It is Mrs. Levy's original. You can't beat it.
Okay. Well, hey,
I
maybe
have
we
a
can.
feeling this one might end up on the top for me.
Yeah. Listen.
And these ones.
Yeah.
And this one, and this one, and that one. All
That's
of
what
it.
we love to hear.
We're gonna be trying it all. So much more left to taste. These guys are fired up. We're fired up. Thanks for joining us. We'll be right back after this commercial break with some more food. You're not gonna want to miss it. Chef Nick in the building. This is incredible. This is awesome. All right, folks, we are back on Wake Up Barstool. This is the best day of the year.
Yeah.
We're having a time.
I wonder who's missing it.
I mean, yeah.
T-Bob.
T-Bob, I hate to do it, but yeah, we are just having an absolute blast. He will be back Monday, though. Unfortunately, it won't be without some Levy food, unfortunately. But
That's all right. We'll get him out to the ballpark.
yeah, exactly.
It's okay.
And anybody at home, by the way, I mean, we're seeing all these different teams represented. You could go to a ballpark, get yourself some food. It is delicious, and we're kicking right back up with Chef
Yeah.
Nick. What do we got next?
So how was the first half?
Amazing.
Good? We got enough
Amazing.
room?
So
It was
good.
Need 10
fantastic.
more of those chicken.
Chicken is a big one right now. Perfect. So right at the end, we cut you guys up a little bit of Mrs.
Yes.
Levy's carrot cake.
Amazing.
We have a couple of forks behind you there. So original recipe,
Yeah, bigger piece.
luscious cream cheese frosting. We got some toasted coconut.
No fork.
No fork?
Yeah, you know what? That's not big boy of me to use a fork.
All right, I'll take both.
This looks fantastic.
Thank you. So again, original recipe from DB Kaplan's. We're really at White Sox leaning into tradition.
Yeah.
This one will convert everyone who's not a carrot cake lover into a carrot cake lover.
I love carrot.
Yeah, well, I've never been a big carrot cake guy, but this is converting me, to your point.
Vegetables.
Vegetables, you're right. Very important.
The strawberries in this, we're good to go.
The icing is insane.
Yeah, so homemade cream cheese frosting, a little bit of toasted coconut as well.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
So good. I'm
How
glad you
fun
guys
is
are
this
enjoying
job, Chef
This
Nick?
is honestly, this is a blast for me. First,
I mean-
collaborating with all the chefs in the company is
Right.
great, but growing up playing sports, it's such a great
fun.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the best part too is welcoming all of our guests and our fans to the
Right.
to the actual ballparks. Everyone's in a great mood coming to the ballpark.
Right.
You get to, chicken tenders, things like that we'll always have, but introducing them to different new items like bone marrow in LA.
Some bone marrow
some
and some beer.
challah bread when we're challah bread when you're at White Sox. Where else are you gonna get that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while you guys are standing, let's try this machete. So I was gonna let everyone, if you wanted to Lady and the Tramp it, I figured I'll cut it up a little bit for us.
We'll save that for the pretzel.
Deal. Okay, you
Yeah.
got it. So this is gonna be
But this thing is long.
2-footer. So it'll
Jeez.
come in its own carrying case too. So the
you
team down at
suggest
Marlins has been doing great.
Should we dip it in that?
Yeah, you guys can dip in a little bit of sauce. So this actually has a lot of cheese in it, everything
Okay.
that you need for it. So it's gonna be house-made carne asada. We're gonna have some different onions, peppers, as well too. So try and slide everything back, make you a little bit of room while we go down.
We gotta take a trip down to Miami and just sit and have one of these in front of us and crush it.
So house-made tortilla as well. A lot of different flavors, a lot of love and hard work goes into it too.
Really good.
I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a cheesesteak, but I mean, it's
Yeah.
even better. Yeah.
That's a great way to explain it. Yeah, so it's Oaxaca mozzarella. It's got a lot of different flavors in there too. So
You know how to spell Oaxaca?
The handmade
There's
tortillas.
an X.
good for you.
ACO.
There's an H. Oh, you knew that?
I don't know actually.
So again, big enough to share, big enough for one person to take down too. So we got enough for everybody. So
Incredible.
got a little treat for you guys. So we're honorary Levy chefs today. So we have some nice white tokes for you if you'd like to pop them on, and we'll keep going.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
We'll take it.
It's like Commander's Palace. Put it on
Is
top
there a
of the bun.
front? Or we just roll?
Yeah, if you pull them right here,
Come on, dude.
pull them down, and you're good to go. There you
Who
go.
would have thought the boys didn't know how to open a hat?
Come on, dude.
Mine came out.
We might be wearing
no.
it a little bit differently on opening days. I love this.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you're putting them on too, we'll talk a little bit about.
I kind of look like the Pope.
Actually, yeah. It's Pope going for the south side
my
too,
head's
so
too big.
we're in good hands. Yeah, we'll start right with Tampa Bay Rays. So
Should we
pretzel
tramp it?
dog. If you guys want to dive in, I'll talk about it too.
Why don't we?
Stick it in the
Why
mustard.
don't you split it in half?
it in
Why
the
don't you? Because
mustard.
that ruins everyone.
Stick it in the
Why don't you
mustard.
split it in half, then we
No,
can tramp
because
it.
you guys can do that, and then we can split it in half.
Yeah.
No mustard?
Mustard. Give me some mustard.
You want mustard?
So Dijon aioli right here, and then we also have a key lime pineapple mustard too.
I mean, yeah, this is what the people needed to see.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, cute boys.
Incredible.
See?
Is it good?
I know.
Now,
I love that.
So 3 different types of mustards, a little bit of aioli in there too, just to get it rolling. So
I love aiolis.
house-made pretzel and a half-pound dog as well. So Rays are making 98 of these a game because their team inaugurated in 1998, so they have a great countdown counter as they're going as well too. So
I like it. Cool. The little butter on top.
You can taste the crispness on the pretzel.
You should bottle that mustard and sell it.
We should. I love that.
Bottle it and sell it. It's
That's a great idea.
Fantastic.
So just again, taking items that we see. Everyone's familiar with a hot dog. How do we?
I have a
elevate it
question.
A little bit? Yes, of course.
How do we get our own item on in somebody's ballpark?
We can definitely talk. I mean, if we needed a collaboration, that's something we could
That'd
definitely
be
do.
pretty freaking cool, man.
Like we
Not
said,
gonna lie, I'm getting
Barstool,
full.
baseball,
Yeah.
Ballpark Eats, it goes well together.
This one I'm pumped about too.
I'm gonna pass them down while you guys are talking here.
I'm still on the dog.
I'm getting full.
No, you're not. It's
We're
all
doing
mindset.
good. I got faith in you guys.
It's all
You're doing
mindset,
great.
guys.
So as we're going, we're gonna go over to Washington Nationals here.
Okay.
This is gonna be their capital slugger.
The
So
Nats.
it's gonna be foot-long hot dog, house-made chili, jalapeno cheddar, fried onions, and fried jalapenos. So you get a little kick there, get a little relief from the chili as well. So
I love the name.
yes, that's another great part of the R&D process.
Oh my God.
Coming up with great names that really mimic
Yeah.
what we're trying to do and introduce everything to the fans.
I'm gonna need a
Fried
nap.
onions are good.
I need to be
Quiz.
put home
That's
and
why
put to bed.
I pushed the dessert first, so
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure we had enough room for everything.
What's R&D?
Restoration,
I
decoration.
just told you. I just told you.
Research and development.
Come on, kid.
Restoration, decoration.
I love it. We'll keep moving. I just want to make sure we have
Okay.
enough room. We're not sitting for too long. So,
Yeah.
Camden Yards, we talked a little bit about the crab smash tacos. So,
Oh, yeah.
got a crab consomme, much like a birria taco from the Latin community. So, they're doing their signature Camden Yards tacos, smashed on a plancha and with some cilantro lime crema. So, these ones are little handhelds.
Yeah.
Go ahead and dig in for me.
Get in there, Katic.
Don't mind if I do.
What's on the top?
That's a cilantro lime
You want to try
crema.
some of the stuff with it?
Yeah, so you can eat it without, you can dip it in. Either way, you kind of choose your own adventure with this too. It's great. So can't go wrong. Jumbo lump crab cake. We really keep the integrity of it and just
I'm
make
still
sure it's
chewing the
good.
last hot dog. Not everyone eats as
Takes
fast
a
as you.
football.
Crab cakes of football. Now, are you getting to these stadiums to see firsthand? Like, are you taking in a ball game and you're eating your own food at the
Yeah,
ballpark?
so we'll work with the regional team. A lot of the information, all the chefs collaborate. I'm stationed right now at White Sox, so
Okay.
right down the road. But
Nice.
as chefs, I'll call up Chef Dan at Camden Yards. Like, hey, what's working for you over there? I'm looking to bring something else to Chicago. Or we'll collaborate as a chef team and go through everything.
That's awesome. There's
Yeah.
a whole network. Yeah, that's great.
Exactly. The whole Levy family is great, so
Amazing.
we're always working together.
Okay.
So one more. I'm just going to let you pick this up as we go. So.
Oh, this is our last one.
This is going to be ours.
Oh,
yes.
boy, sorry.
It's all right.
So here, I'm going to pass it down. So I got 3 tacos.
I'm getting full.
I'm so.
So these
I
are
am not
from
even close.
Dodgers.
You tell. I just want a small bite, and then you could have the other half.
Definitely getting
Blue
full.
shell.
Exactly. So blue corn masa tortillas, fresh tortillas,
Take it. I'm
braised
gonna eat the
pork,
rest of Megan's.
bone marrow. So we scooped the bone marrow on there for you guys, so you could just grab it and go. House pickled red onions with a little bit of beet for color, cilantro. We have some salsa verde here too. House made salsa verde. So great color. You can see obviously the blue shells matching LA over there as well.
Thank you, sir. Wow.
So we can get tacos in LA, right? We can do everything, but we like to, turn up the volume on everything. So braising the pork in banana leaves and things like that.
I didn't wipe. I went like this.
That was a
It's a
wipe.
great
That was not a
taco.
wipe. It was not.
That was a wipe.
I would never do that.
Permanent napkin.
Nothing on there.
Nothing on there. Chef.
I know you said that these were your favorite over here, like as far as like the collection, but what was your favorite to, I guess, create, like from a cooking standpoint? Like what's the most fun that you've had here?
So, I mean, again, kind of collaborating with the whole team. At Sox, the viral campfire milkshake went, and then, Diamondbacks takes the idea and bumps it up. So, working with everybody, I mean, seeing the bone marrow on here, a 2-foot quesadilla, I mean, taking the ideas and collaborating with everyone is really the best part. So,
One more question
Yeah.
about the bone marrow. Did we consider anyone using it as a weapon when they're done?
I wasn't sure. Weapon, luge, I don't know what you guys are doing here. So, but yeah, so we'll scrape everything out and it'll be good to go.
Amazing.
So,
Wow.
That's incredible. Boys, your favorites from this whole spread right here.
Pastrami.
okay. Chicken and churro for Dana.
This.
Okay.
What is it? Machete.
Machete, yes.
Machete.
Yeah.
The pretzel and the
Sandwich.
fried chicken.
The fried chicken.
I think
Yep, the
Yeah, pretty
churros
much
is a big
everything.
one. Yeah.
Honestly, everything.
I think the
Where
chicken
can I get the
churros,
chicken
and then I'm
churros?
gonna put Miss Levy's cake.
Love
The
it.
carrot cake was so good. That icing was the perfect consistency. That the toasted coconut added like a little texture in there. It was fantastic.
A lot of R&D, so
lot of
just
R&D.
little this, a little bit of that, and we find our way. So
Love
You
it.
know what R&D?
I was waiting for one more.
Response.
No, dude.
And deny.
We'll learn it after the show.
CTE. You guys don't understand.
Chef, you want to stick around for some Ask Wub, actually?
Yes, I would love to. Yeah.
Do we have some questions that we could fire off right now? I mean, we're just
Come on,
going to be
Jeremy.
eating for the
What do you
next
got?
3 minutes of the show. We could be answering some questions while we're doing it. But yeah, here we go. First one. Can't believe T-Bob is missing the food tasting on Wake Up Barstool. Will y'all bring in another chef next Friday?
Nope.
You missed it, buddy. That's
Sorry,
what you get
bud.
for going to Disney World.
Yep,
Disneyland.
sorry, bud. You
I mean-
missed out on so much food.
Listen, you guys are esteemed guests, though. So if Levy ever wants to come back and
we would
bring
love
some
to.
food,
True.
yeah,
Oh
so
my gosh.
we won't rule it completely off the table. But yeah, T-Bob for now is definitely missing out on all of this.
We'll definitely bring more food for you. Do not worry.
Good. Do we got a next one? From Reese Johnson, what goes into the creation of the amazing White Sox milkshakes on the South Side? So I have had these too. I went to the game last year. I went specifically to get the milkshake.
Yes.
What goes into it?
So again, just testing. A lot of tasting. So that's, again, you guys are talking about the best part of the job. This year, White Sox team is going to have the Campfire Milkshake Original, Campfire Milkshake 2.0. It's a larger version with a house-made marshmallow.
Oh.
So yeah, just tasting what works, what doesn't. Sometimes we get an item, we say, you know what, we'll shelve it for later. Comes back in a couple years, and that's the right time for us.
Outside of Chicago, what's your favorite ballpark?
Oh gosh, Milwaukee's great. I've been up to Milwaukee.
Okay.
I love Cubs outside of Chicago. They're still in Chicago. I haven't made it out to Marlins or LA yet. Those are two big ones for me too. So
There you go.
I'm a Massachusetts guy. Do you have any good ones at Fenway that you can remember?
yeah, we'll make some calls for you.
Yeah?
Yeah, for the team over at Fenway, we could talk to Red Sox too.
I like that.
You gotta have something named after Dana, though. You gotta
Yeah.
have it named after Dana B.
What is going on? What is going on?
These
That's
guys,
why I stayed over here. I want to make sure I have
staying
some
away.
room.
they eat a little bit of food, and then they have a little bit of
crave
sugar, and then they
contact.
just start hitting each other.
Let's get to this next one. Hypothetical. Dana's wedding ring is an onion ring. Who eats it first, Dana or Katic? From Brett.
That's a good one.
It's a hell of a question.
I would probably eat it first.
Good question.
That is good. I like that one, dude.
We got to get Katic to be the ring bearer or something like that.
That's
But yeah.
so awesome that you're married.
It wouldn't make it to the altar.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right.
I'm so full.
We are very full, but personally, I'm going to keep eating it still. I don't care. Chef Nick,
Yeah.
we cannot thank you enough. Let's
Oh,
get a round of
thank
applause
you.
for Chef Nick.
Thanks, Chef
from
Nick.
Levy.
guys.
Thank you, Nick.
Oh,
By far an insane milkshake, right?
Oh.
Well, I mean, the best time that I have had on this show, just trying out all these different foods. It has been an absolute
need a
blast.
nap.
Yes, absolutely.
We
And
appreciate it.
Everybody, go to the ballpark.
Yeah.
Get some of this food. And any other words, any other thoughts before we
I'm
go?
so
Thank you.
happy.
So happy,
Very
so
welcome.
full.
You made a very fat guy very happy.
We're happy to see you guys at
That's
the
the best
ballpark
compliment.
too.
Yeah,
It'll be
absolutely.
great.
And hopefully we can get you back in studio.
Yes, we'd love
and
it.
T-Bob will be back in studio next week, so be on the lookout for that. I am, unfortunately, I'm.
Shout out Connor Griffin for
been fun.
hosting all week.
Yeah, listen, it's been very fun.
First time hosting. Good job.
Thank you. We'll be back in, a couple days. T-Bob will be here to talk about everything March Madness, all sorts of stuff, and maybe we'll still be eating all this food. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll make
Watch
another
the
visit.
drinks
Leftovers,
tonight.
Thank you,
everything.
Chef.
Thank you,
Shout
Chef.
out,
We
Chef.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
Shout out
Wake Up
everyone.
Barstool,
Let's
love
FS1.
you. We love
We will
you.
see you
We
guys
love
on
you.
Monday.